Before you begin, remove the display panel assembly and battery. Removal. Remove the 2.5mm P1 Phillips head screw that secures the right bezel frame to the display enclosure. Lift the right bezel frame off of the system board and remove. Disconnect the following cables from the system board: left speaker cable, USB board ribbon cable, display panel ribbon cable, pogo ribbon cable, audio jack ribbon cable, volume button board ribbon cable, right speaker cable, power button board ribbon cable, rear-facing webcam ribbon cable, front-facing webcam ribbon cable, microphone ribbon cable, IR webcam ribbon cable, and the IR LED board ribbon cable. Important: make careful note of the connections and routing of wireless antenna cables for later replacement. Carefully disconnect the wireless antenna cables from the system board by grasping the connectors with a small pair of needle nose pliers or tweezers. Caution: use care when disconnecting the wireless antenna cables from the system board. Damaged cables or connectors can degrade tablet performance. Peel back the foil that secures the wireless antenna transceivers to the system board. Remove the four 2mm P0 Phillips broadhead screws that secure the system board to the display enclosure. Important: due to the adhesive quality of the thermal grease located between the system board and display enclosure, it may be difficult to remove the system board. To prevent any damage to the system board, take care and proceed slowly with the removal. Carefully lift the system board off of the alignment pins on the display enclosure and remove. Replacement. Note: before replacing the system board, the thermal grease should be replaced. The thermal grease should be replaced every time the system board is removed. Place the system board onto the alignment pins on the display enclosure. Caution: ensure that all cables are free from being pinched between the system board and display enclosure. Replace the four 2mm P0 Phillips broadhead screws that secure the system board to the display enclosure. Route the wireless antenna cables through the routing channels on the display enclosure and reconnect them to the system board. Caution: use care when connecting the wireless antenna cables to the system board. Damaged cables or connectors can degrade tablet performance. Replace the foil that secures the wireless antenna transceivers to the system board. Connect the following cables to the system board: the IR LED board ribbon cable, IR webcam ribbon cable, microphone ribbon cable, front-facing webcam ribbon cable, rear-facing webcam ribbon cable, power button board ribbon cable, right speaker cable, volume button board ribbon cable, audio jack ribbon cable, pogo ribbon cable, display panel ribbon cable, USB board ribbon cable, and left speaker cable. Place the right bezel frame into position on the system board. Replace the 2.5mm P1 Phillips head screw that secures the right bezel frame to the display enclosure. Important: after system board replacement, be sure to complete post-installation tasks as required that may include verifying functionality of the tablet, updating the BIOS, updating DMI and other settings,